Welcome to the Nonprofit Labor and Industries Navigator. We make sure you can find your way through worker-related rules to ensure the people delivering your mission are safe, healthy, and secure. The Nonprofit Labor and Industries Navigator focuses on the work of the Washington State Department of Labor and Industries. We know it can be hard to figure out how the various state agencies and offices are different from each other. Let's step back to understand which Washington state agencies a nonprofit is most likely to connect with and why. Our story begins with the Office of the Secretary of State. Every nonprofit is created when they register their corporation with the Office of the Secretary of State. If you receive $50,000 or more from the public, or you pay anyone to do your work, you also register as a charity with the Office of the Secretary of State. So at this point, you are a nonprofit corporation in the eyes of the state. Now what? Many nonprofits are run by volunteers and collect donations focused on their mission. If that's you, you might not connect with any other state agencies. However, your organization may hire staff or take actions that put you in connection with other state agencies. So let's explore what other agencies you might be working with. There are a few questions to ask. We'll take them one by one. The first question to ask is whether you will hire employees. If so, you will be working with 3 different state agencies. First, you will register as an employer and create an account with the Department of Revenue. The Department of Revenue is responsible for collecting payments for a few other state agencies. The Department of Revenue is also where you obtain your state and some local business licenses. What are the other 2 agencies? There's the Employment Security Department, or ESD. This is unemployment insurance and paid family and medical leave. Next is Labor and Industries. Labor and Industries is responsible for workers' compensation insurance, safety and health law, and wage laws. If you have properly registered as an employer with the Department of Revenue, Employment Security will have been notified to set up an account for your quarterly payments for unemployment insurance, and Labor and Industries for your quarterly payments for workers' compensation insurance. You'll need to set up your own account with Employment Security for paid family and medical leave. Now let's continue our state agency tour. What kind of events will you have? Nonprofits love to have parties to raise money. If you hold events that involve alcohol or a raffle, you'll be working with the Liquor and Cannabis Board and the Gambling Commission. What other agencies will you connect with? That really depends on what you do. If you're a food bank, you may be working with the Department of Health. If you require commercial drivers, you may be working with the Department of Licensing. If you're doing lobbying work, you may be registering with a Public Disclosure Commission. What you do drives which agencies you'll be connecting with. Bottom line, most state laws apply to nonprofits. So your state nonprofit corporation status or your federal IRS 501c3 status do not exempt you from state taxes, labor laws, or other laws. Learn more about worker-related rules by downloading the Nonprofit Labor and Industries Guide at www.nonprofitlearning.center/LNI.